Alright. Baseball is like poker. Nobody wants to quit when he's losing, and nobody wants you to quit when you're winning. It's a quote by Jackie Robinson. I use this quote because I believe it is the absolute truth about baseball. Baseball, in my opinion, is the greatest sport known to man, and can be very addicting at times. It is relaxed and competitive at the same time, which evens out to provide 9 innings full of fun. I am here to explain to you how America's pastime got its start. It's not as simple as you may think. The early ideas came from a game called Rounders in England, which eventually sparked the idea for the game called Town Ball, which finally turned into the game of baseball. The game Rounders dates back to the late 1500s in England. The game is consisted of 2 teams that has 6 to 15 players on each team. There is a pitcher who hurls the ball towards the hitting square, which today is known as the strike zone, and each player gets an at-bat in every inning. The goal is to make contact with the ball and to run to as many posts in the ground before the ball is returned to the pitcher. The posts are similar to what today are bases. Points are awarded based on how far the runners made it to the post. The batter could get out if the ball was caught before it touched the ground, or if the post ahead of the runner was touched before the runner reached it. When the game of Rounders first reached America, it took many revisions. In America, this game was called Town Ball. The reason it was called Town Ball is because the rules varied from town to town. This game started in the early 1800s. The rules were fairly similar to those of Rounders, and the team that was first to 100 tallies won the game. Instead of using posts like Rounders, rocks or sacks of flour were used as bases. Outs were still recorded in the same way, and points were scored by touching home plate. The game was changing and rules were being formed. The creation of baseball is still a little blurry in the sense of who actually created it. One man sticks out and is called by some the father of baseball. He went by the name of Alexander Cartwright. Cartwright was head of a club called the New York Knickerbockers. Cartwright came up with 20 new rules in 1845 to the game, which are now known as the 20 original rules or the Knickerbocker rules. Rules such as 3 strikes to a batter, 3 outs in an inning, tagouts and force outs were added. The new rules also included the idea of fair and foul territory. In the earlier stages of the game, batters could hit the ball in any direction and it would be considered in fair play. These new rules separated the game from town ball and helped form the game we know today as baseball. The game has gone through many changes since it was first created. Players are more in it for the money than the love of the game. Ballparks are made for home run hitters, and pitching is also a mental game, whereas before it was just a physical game. It is a game that over time developed from games such as Rounders and Town Ball. Despite all these changes, to me, it is still baseball, America's pastime.